Hey, welcome. I'm genuinely glad you're here. This is Nobody Told Me This. And before we get into everything this channel's going to be, I want to take a few minutes to introduce myself because I think that matters. You should know who you're taking advice from before you decide whether it's worth your time. So, who am I? My name is Lauren, and I'm the founder of Windrose Coaching and Consulting. Before starting my own coaching and consulting firm, I spent over 20 years working in legal, finance, and big tech. I've worked for small family owned businesses all the way up through Fortune 500 organizations. Over the course of my career, I've been the first person to hold a role and written the standard operating procedures for that position. I contracted with two of the largest technology companies in the world, operating as an equipment financing specialist on their behalf. I've been a technology account manager to enterprise level organizations, public sector agencies, and small mom and pop shops. I've been a sales award winner, a high performer, a leader, and a mentor. I have a bachelor's degree in organizational development and leadership and a master's degree in organizational leadership. I volunteer as a mentor to teen girls and young women in underserved communities through the Step Up for Women program. And I also volunteer with the National Archives as a citizen archivist. So a lot going on. I've sat in a lot of rooms. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've had a front row seat to what works, what doesn't, and what nobody ever actually explains to you along the way. At some point, I stopped waiting for someone to hand me the secret manual that everyone else seemed to have but me, and I started writing it myself. It's kind of what this channel is. So, what is Nobody Told Me This actually about? So here's the thing. We all know this. There's no shortage of leadership content, career advice, or corporate wisdom on the internet. You can find a book, a podcast, a TED Talk, or a LinkedIn post about virtually anything work related in about 30 seconds, probably less. But a lot of it exists for people who already speak the language. It assumes that you already know the basics, it's polished, it's theoretical, and it's a little bit eye-rolly and exhausting. This channel is not that. This channel is going to be for the person who just got promoted into their first leadership role and has no idea where to start. It's for the person who's been in the workforce for 20 years and still feels like they're missing something. It's for the career changer, the small business owner, the new grad, the seasoned professional who just wants a real conversation with all the jargon and guru vibes. Nobody Told Me This is where we talk about the things that get glossed over, the unwritten rules, the hard lessons, the why didn't anyone mention this moments that shape careers and define leaders. No jargon, no gatekeeping, no, well, at my level, we do it this way energy. No AI twin in this video, no heavy video edits, just a real person talking about the things we all need to know, giving tips and tricks that will actually help and advice that works. We're going to cover a lot of ground. Leadership, not just the theory of it, but the reality of it. What it actually feels like to lead people. What good leadership looks like up close versus what it looks like from a distance. Career development, how to advocate for yourself, how to position yourself for growth, how to navigate the seemingly minor moments that can make or break your career trajectory. We'll talk about workplace culture, team dynamics, communication, and all the in-between stuff that nobody puts in the job description. I'll offer actual helpful tips, tricks, and recommendations you can put into practice today that will make a difference in how you're perceived. And hopefully we'll get to a point where I can take viewer questions, subscriber questions, talk about specific issues you're dealing with in your professional lives. And every once in a while, we might go completely off script and talk about something else entirely because we're human. We're not robots and we don't have to stay in one lane. Some videos will be short and to the point, some will go deeper. I promise that all of it will be worth your time. Before I wrap up, I just want to give you a little more info on what I currently do. Like I mentioned at the start of this intro, I'm the founder of Windrose Coaching and Consulting. On the coaching side of the practice, I work one-on-one with individuals who are looking to grow in their careers, step into leadership, or just need some help figuring out where they're headed and how to get there. They're not cookie cutter sessions. It's a personalized service and it's built around you and your needs. On the consulting side, I partner with small businesses to help them build stronger teams, develop their leaders, tighten up their processes, and build out the kind of sales and operational foundations that actually hold up as your business grows. If any of that sounds like something you or your organization could use, the link to my website is in the video description and the show notes. You can book a free discovery call there. No pressure, no pitch fest, just a real conversation about where you are and whether I'm the right person to help. So, all right, here's where things land with this channel. If you ever sat in a meeting, a training, a performance review, or a career conversation and thought, why is nobody just saying the actual thing? Why are we talking around everything? This channel's for you. If you ever felt like everyone else got a roadmap that you didn't get and you're flying blind, this channel is for you. If you just want someone to talk about this stuff like an actual human being, this channel is for you. Because while nobody told me this, I'm telling you. To get notified when our first content video goes live, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you know someone who also needs this kind of content, tell them to check us out too. Our first content video should be out later this week or early next week, and it'll be about 8 specific, tangible, real things you can start doing today to increase your credibility and enhance the effectiveness of your communication. I hope to see you then.